Here you can see character select. We've got a special build for you that has a couple characters for you to see for this brief gameplay demo here. I'm just going to select my characters.
So the first guy he selected was Diesel. Diesel, a little bit more of a soldier role for us. We have 4 different jobs, so to speak, in the game that kind of cover a plethora of roles and should really give players a lot to dig into for gameplay types. But as a soldier, his main job is going to be get in there, deal some damage. A little bit more middle of the road character, a little bit more friendly to use for new players, which is good for this guy because he needs all the help he can get. And we'll see how he does. No.
Wow. Wow. All right, and also here at the studio, we have 11 other people gathered. So actually, at the moment, there they are. There we go. A bunch of happy guys. Right now, they're honestly the best in the world because there might only be about 50 in the world. So you're the best of the best right there. But with that, what we were laughing at before here is that out of all the possible roles our Mr. Gorlicki here could have gotten, what happened?
He got mutant, so he basically had a 1 in 6 chance, or 2 in 12, as Nick likes to say, to get mutant. So basically, he's in a run now, and he's in a troll. So mutant's role, basically in Kill Strain in a nutshell, is to get in, stalk some humans, do some killing, and just overly troll everybody as much as he can. He gets in, he does a lot of damage. So mutants early game are about 2.5 times the strength of a single human. So if he can catch any kind of stragglers, or even with his teammate there, he'll be able to do a lot of damage really, really quick, which is kind of the mutant's job. You can kind of see he's sticking towards the strain in the map, which is that red area. That red area of the map will give him invisibility from the humans. It also allows him movement speed buff and allow him to get a health regen, which is super, super important.
We're going to be covering a lot of information really quickly as we just jump into a game like this. So feel free to ask questions that you might have by watching in the chat on the side of the stream, and we'll get to them when we have a few moments to answer some questions here. But for right now, we just want to show you a little bit about what it's like to die on the stream in front of dozens and dozens of people.
Very fulfilling.
How are you feeling right now?
Pretty good. They're working together pretty well.
Pretty good. You just died.
Yeah. It's early.
It's been said that Mr. Gorlicki is one of the top players in the world, but right now we're not seeing very much evidence of that.
You sure aren't.
Awesome. So
what are the humans?
What
are the humans trying to do right now?
So basically, the humans' job, they come in to the map. There's 2 lower points on the map. If you can see them in the mini map in the upper right. It's currently the blue circle on the left and the yellow circle on the right, and they are to capture those points. Those points generate canisters, and then they run canisters to this top point, drop those off, and as they go through the game, they power up their turrets, and they also go ahead and they get mech suits. So basically, they're trying to run resources right now, or canisters, and Gorlicki's job is to slow them down and to stop them.
Right, and we were talking about the strain a little bit before, and that's what he just put down on the map right here. You'll see that he dropped what's called a pod on the ground. The pod spreads the strain, and the strain, as we mentioned before, it gives you all these benefits when you're a mutant, such as super speed, health regeneration after you've been hurt for a few seconds, and partial invisibility.
Yeah, exactly. And the humans can come up, and if they destroy one of those pods, they'll get rid of the strain. So it creates pretty much a tug-of-war aspect. The mutants are trying to spread it, and the humans are trying to fight it back.
So right now, what him and the other mutant are trying to accomplish is setting up a sort of base around the collection point.
Nice.
Nice. Takes one out. 3v1 situation, too. Not bad. Now it's more of like a 2v8, so we might see him retreat just a little bit. I'm not sure how conceited he is.
We'll see. Yeah, it's always good for the mutant. They take some damage, they pull back into the strain, fall back, and come back out again.
If that were me, I would be dead 3 times.
I would have died, too.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad.
Talk a little bit about the release. You're asking about when they can play it.
Oh, when they can play it?
Oh yeah. So the beta, the early access waves start soon. We don't have an exact date to tell you just yet. It will be sooner than later. And if you sign up sooner, you have a better chance of being in one of the first waves. So if you go to killstrain.com right now and sign up for the early access, give you the best shot at getting in at the earliest stage.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, he's going to drag. Did you get it?
It's also important to keep an eye on our social media because we'll be giving away some entrance into our early access stages via Twitter, especially at Sony San Diego.
Cool. So you'll see on the screen right now it says he has turning available. What he's trying to do is, After you kill a human, they'll go into a down state where they're going to crawl around on the ground. If he can pick that human up and drag them back to the strain, he'll be able to turn them. At that moment, they'll turn from a human into a mutant, and now the mutant team will gain another player.